All right, boys and girls, I am going to go over with you what I believe can show you the proof that if you have the basics down pat, it doesn't matter whether you market on YouTube or Facebook or pay-per-click or search engine optimization. The point is not so much which media you use, but how you use that media and what exactly do you say. Because what you say is more important than how you say it. Okay, so here's my proof. I'm going to read an ad to you, a real estate ad that's probably it was printed before the 60s. I think it was printed actually in the 1940s, so that means it would be 60, 70 years old. This ad is some 70 years old, okay? It is a classified ad. Most people would think that when you go into the classified ads, you stick in um, maybe a catchy phrase of 2 words, and then you stick in 8 words into the classified ad, and you expect to sell a house from that. No, I'm here to tell you that forever and ever, the truth has been you need to at least consider making a long winded ad because people will not read your long winded ad, but come closer and I'll tell you, prospects will read any amount of advertising copy as long as it's interesting and helpful. Okay, let me say that again. People will not read long winded advertising copy, but prospects will. And there's a big difference between a people and a prospect. A prospect is hungry for your information. If you're selling safari trips to Africa, a prospect is going to read everything you write about if he wants to go to Africa on a safari trip because he's got 1,000 questions and doesn't really want to talk to a salesman. But if you answer those questions in your Facebook ad, in your YouTube marketing, uh, in your Twitter feed, whatever it is, if you're smart enough to answer those questions, then you get the business and your competitor does not get the business. Okay, so here we go. This old ad has the headline. I'm reading it from Bedell's advertising course from 1963, The Raw Materials of Good Selling, and this is part 3 of the advertising course, okay? Neglected Junior Estate, LA Hills. LA Hills, LA Hills, okay? And the subheadline is $25,000. This is a junior mansion, and 70 years ago you could pick up a junior mansion for $25,000, um, but because of money printers, our lovely money printers of the world, they printed up so much money that you can't buy any mansion today, especially even a junior mansion, unless it's what, $1 million? Okay, so here's the ad. All right, I'm going to read it to you. It doesn't have 5 words, 10 words. It's got about 100 words. Listen to this. Few settings in Los Altos Hills are more beautiful than this acre. Here you have orchardland and towering shade oaks. The basically charming and comfortable home, however, needs loving attention from a family with the imagination and energy to bring it up to modern standards. There are 3 good-sized bedrooms, a nice bath, separate dining rooms, a huge family kitchen, plus a breezeway, garage, run-down solarium with intriguing possibilities. The guest house sags at the seams, but perhaps you can make it livable. While you're trying, there is the reward of a relaxing dip in your 16 by 36-foot filtered paddock swimming pool. Make no mistake, there's much to be done here, but the potential is great. The price, downright tempting. So maybe you should have a look. If you like what you see, we'll help you own this picturesque property on terms that suit you. Palo Alto School District, obey that impulse and call now for an appointment. And then the end of the ad says Powell Real Estate, and it has the phone number, of course. Okay, Did you hear that lovely description of this place, even though it's run down and needs some loving attention? All right, now get this. This classified real estate ad. So here's the notes about what happened to this ad when they ran it years ago. This classified real estate ad admits and sells the weakness of the junior estate, but it pulled over 200 responses. But it didn't sell the house. Why? Because the owners read the ad. After the real estate man wrote the ad and published it, the owners read the ad and decided they themselves would improve the place. However, the real estate man got so much other business from people who read and liked this ad, it was perhaps the most profitable ad he ever ran. Anyway, so I want you to get the idea here that advertising and marketing, if it covers the basics, it doesn't matter where you put this thing. You could have this on a Yahoo classified site, or Craigslist. See, but the point is what you say is more important than how you say it, and what you say has to sound exciting. And what I just read to you was this exciting opportunity to buy this rundown piece of real estate if you're a handyman and fix it up and have a nice swimming pool and a guest house and so forth. So it takes more than just 5 or 10 words. It takes a description that gets the reader, the potential buyer, excited about the whole thing. Call me, let's talk it over about your marketing.